Alrighty, this is a Minecraft world that me and my friend Cameron are doing up, and you see it has been sped up a bit. I'm commentating this post, and this is going to be a paradise build. So we're going to build a big paradise resort. I'm going to look around for maybe like oh yeah, that looked good. So what I was looking for here was sort of like something that I could use as a base to start building. So as you see that I found this little lagoon sort of in the middle, and I thought, can I make a waterfall? Now, the water physics in this game, I am still getting used to. I will admit that. The water physics in this game are completely whack, man. So, I'm going to build out a little base for this waterfall. Now, the waterfall needs to come from somewhere. So, but we will develop that on time. So, I was building across, and then I had my first idea was, okay, where is this waterfall going to come from? So I knock over a few more stones, and I build in like a little bit of a water path, as we see Cameron was floating up there as well. So what I was going to do, I was going to add water, and then I was going to build what I call a tidal pool. And what that is, it's like a little stone enclosure, and it's filled up with water. They usually form naturally as well. So that's what I was doing here, and I haven't really done many builds on Minecraft before, so I'm not 100% sure how water physics work. The water physics in this game are absolutely whack. So basically what I'm doing here is what I was attempting to do here was to build a tidal pool. So I dug down, and in the end it didn't really work that well. There's probably a better way to build it than what I actually did. At this moment, Cameron's actually building a diving board, so I would go and have a look at that very, very soon. So basically what happens when I try and put water down here is you get this really odd like formation of where the water just kind of loops up. As you see there, so the water is almost like standing. I don't get how the water physics in this game work. So you kind of have to replace them with blocks, and then it kind of flattens it out again. So there you see what I'm sort of going for. I'm sort of going for this little tidal pool-esque thing. As you see, is that a creeper that's drowning? Let's drown it. Yep, they're drowned. Good. So there you see my tidal pool is starting to build as I continue to fill it up with water. And what actually happens is you get this really unevenness of water, and that was by complete accident, but I don't mind that. I don't mind a little bit of extra water being along there, but look at that. You get this really obscura of all this water falling. I thought that would fill up, but it didn't. So I was just like, it's not too bad. So then I went back, and there you see, there is the diving board. So I went back here. The diving board, we will have another look at it a little bit later. I threw a fish in there just for. So what I tried to do here, I tried to sort of stack up some bricks and tried to seal this off as like a sort of like a miniature pool. As it's starting to get there now, as I accidentally. And there you see, it's acting down here. Cameron's built another little room. There's a diving board. There's a little room inside there as well. It's like a little viewing area. As I jump off the diving board, that's a little fun activity. And I grew bored of trying to build a tidal pool. I'll come back to it. So we've got the tidal pool built. There is a waterfall there. There is a diving board. And we have our first little bit of project as I try to flatten it out a bit. I threw some fish in there as well, just for some fun of it as well. There we go. We've got a nice little tidal pool there. You can go and relax in that after a hard day if you don't want to jump off the diving board. And then I thought, all right, well, what does every resort need? Every resort needs like a bar or an eating area. So that's what I decided to hollow out this little area here for. So what we're doing here, we're going to carve in, kind of like that little room down there, we're going to build inwards. So in terms of Minecraft building, Cameron's a bit better at it than I am. I'm not good at building Minecraft yet. I haven't played it enough to really to really have become any good at it, but I have a vision of Paradise Island. So as I construct through all of this, I felt like we could have like a little seating thing inbuilt, but then I thought, ah, no, what we'll do here. And then I thought, where does that lead to? If we knock down all this here, what this led to was like another bit of like waterfall, sort of enclosed waterfall area, and I thought that could actually be like a good walkway as well, so you could sort of walk into the bar from two different directions. Cameron built some stairs there which look really good, and then I thought, oh, maybe the moss covered stone would look good there as well, and it's okay. So, and then I thought maybe these cobblestone stairs here, so we replaced the stairs with cobblestone, and that actually, it looks a bit more detailed there. We will touch it up and make everything look really pretty, but just a little bit of experimenting going on here as well. So we enclose this off and we build it into stone. So it's not really like, so it's not all uneven. So we've got stone walls. So yes, that is going to be like a little seating area, a little cafe bit. We put in some steps. I end up putting in these stone slabs, which just make it look a little bit neater. As we see that, and there is also this little stairway here as well. The cobblestone didn't really look that good, so I decided to use that same sort of like stone slab. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to build these stone steps, and it did take me a little bit to finally get it right, but we get the stone steps that you can climb up. So what this is going to lead to, this is going to lead off to another little sort of like jungle island sort of bit, so you can enter and exit from these steps. That's the whole purpose of it, and if you go down in the middle there, it's going to go down into another sort of like tidal pool lagoon. And we are thinking about building some more stuff down there. At the moment, Cameron's starting to construct up the bar and the eating area. So what we're going to do, I decided to put some ladders down, and digging into a little trench here, it's going to be like a little hideaway spot. I'm thinking about making it like a hotel room. So it's a hotel room underneath like the waterfall, where it's just really cold and quiet, great for, I don't know, those kind of things just appeal to me. I don't really know why, they just do. So as we light up the bar, as you see, there is a picture hanging above. So this is like a little kitchen area that we've done here. Or it's like it's where you'd go to if you wanted to place your food or your drink orders. And that's when I thought, what if we had a pizza oven? And Cameron puts in a guy there so he can be like the bartender. And tables and chairs. Okay, so you can construct a table looking, as we see there, a creeper, or actually it wasn't a creeper. I actually don't know what the character's called, but one of the bad guys chased our bartender away, which made me sad. All right, so what I was doing here was out of wood. If you put a fence pole and you put a trapdoor on top of it, you can build a makeshift table, which they look okay. So put in a couple of tables. There we go. Sometimes you do need to be a bit specific with location, and I also suggested to Cameron, what about a pizza oven? And Cameron had the idea of building it into the wall, and with a little trapdoor you can have like an opening bit. And if we look at it from afar, it's starting to come together. I actually decided to get rid of one of them there and just have the 3 seating bits. It's not a big eating area. It's only designed to be a small one. And there you see, there is a waterfall along with the tidal pools, which we'll continue to build up. There's a little room here. Not sure what we'll use that for yet, but the bar is the main thing going on here. There is a head in a pizza oven. And a little backwards door here, so that's what it looks like from the outside. it's coming together quite nicely. I quite like this design as a sort of like an inbuilt in stone little eating area, little bar. You can come here after you've had some fun in the tidal pools or jumping off the waterfall. And the idea here is that was meant to be a it was originally meant to be a pizza oven, but then I suggested, could we build it into a fireplace? So it was like an indoor heating thing for the restaurant. And sure enough, yes, there is a stone on this which can produce a constant fire. So that's the stone that we used for that as Cameron went through and constructed that in. Actually, for the moment, it's still a pizza oven. We did change it eventually. I'm just trying to remember exactly where it was, but basically what Cameron thought of now was a little back area, kitchen area. And as you see here, Cameron digs through, and he had the idea of putting basically like a kitchen. It's where you would cook all the food, just to make it look a little bit more like an actual restaurant. And just in a minute, yes, here we go. I walked through. As you see, the creeper is using my stairs. My beautiful stone stairs. I am hesitant to touch the creeper just in case it explodes. It shouldn't explode in creative mode, but alright, there we go. I then had the idea of putting a trapdoor there. So I just need to get it on the right angle, and that will do. So that trapdoor there is so you can get in and out of the bar area. As this creeper decides to assess our handiwork as well and put in his own critique as well. There we go. The walking area is done, and there you can see some ovens, some cooking areas. Again, we will touch it up a bit more, and we will build it up a little bit more as time goes on. But for now, we're just getting the basic structure down. So I was having fun playing with the trapdoor. Creeper is there, and then I thought, okay, I'll come and finish these stone steps. So the stone steps will go all the way up, and they will lead off into an area that we're going to build on a different episode. So as we get that done, so the next bit will be to sort of flatten that land bit so you can actually step up onto it. And okay, there we go. This is where we decided to build the fireplace. So the stone steps go up. I believe I'm just trying to remember exactly when and where it was where I actually decided to. I think it might have been about here. I think I sort of cornered everything off, and I think I ended up putting a ladder. Yeah, there we go. So I sealed that with the stone steps. I'm pretty sure I put a ladder there. That is actually an idea. There's a good door there as well to go back to the kitchen area. There's the pizza oven design idea that we had. So going up the stairs, that's what it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to like a garden area, most likely. Yeah, I think this is where I thought, you know what, I'm going to put a ladder here. Might have to relocate that tree as well. It looks a bit intrusive, but that is all we did for that first episode. We got the bar built, we got the diving board built, and the tidal pool. If you have suggestions on what we could build off onto those stairs and the surrounding areas, please do leave them in the comments as well. But this is episode 1 of our Ultimate Paradise build. We will get better at it as time goes on as well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please, yes, leave us recommendations and ideas in the comments. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.